Welcome back! Today I'm doing slow cooked curry, a chicken curry, in my slow cooker. And if you don't like all the skin, we'll just fuck off somewhere else. This will probably take about 5 hours, maybe, ish. If you've got a slow cooker that goes lower, high, or fucking whatever. I'm only going to use a couple of veggies, keep it simple. Very easy. Let's get started. How do I stop it or do it? Aha! Welcome back. Ingredients. Plus chicken, which is definitely not defrosting. Always use fresh chicken, because I'm using fresh chicken. I'm not defrosting. I'm going to go outside and get some veggies from my garden. Ah! Outside. That's fucking horrible. Ooh, look at the little babies. Oh, they're a bit fucking dry. They're a bit. I'm going to use some chilies. I'm going to use some of my spring onions, which also look pretty fucking fat. Look at them all. They're so big. Now I'm only using about 3 little fucking cunts, because they're spicy. Okay, first step, get an onion, chop it, and then put it in a pan. Who would have thought? Fucking crazy. You can skip this step and just put everything in there and let it cook, but you're not going to get as much flavour. So slice up this onion. You want a bit of coconut milk in there. Don't use the light shit, because it's just not worth it. All that fat that's not in there, no, you want flavour. This isn't flat, this is flavour. Anyway, you want a lot of ginger, and you want some garlic for pheromones. Cook that in a pan with some coconut milk. I'm obviously going to show you that step when I get there, but anyway, speak to you soon. Now, you always want a nice sharp knife. Nice big sharp knife. Onion on that. Keep the eye intact. You want to slice this way. If you just put the tip in like that, just before it gets to the eye, you'll never cut through it properly. Or you can just slice it up and down if you're a fucking noob. But this makes it get a lot easier and better. You're going to grasp it so your front knuckles are out of the way, and just give it a good old chop. Always keep your thumb out of the way, because you don't want to cut the fucking thing off. Trust me. Once you've done that step, you should be crying. Oh, fuck. Alright, that much garlic and ginger, and cook that a bit, and then get some coconut milk in there. Alright, once you're done with adding the coconut milk in there, try your very hardest not to take a sip. Chop up your vegetables, throw it in there. Next step, chilies. Now I like to cut them down the middle, like that, and then chop them, so you get more chili in there, like so. And don't forget to wash your hands after you chop the chilies, which is something I forget almost every time I use chilies. Ooh, almost cut myself. Be careful. Be careful. Not now, but when you add everything in, including the chicken and your sauce that I definitely made on my own, put in a bit of corn flour, just a little bit, like I don't know, a couple of teaspoons, just to make it all thick. Okay, once you've added some things in here, like your onion that you cooked earlier, whatever vegetables you want to put in there, except tomato, and your chilies. Just give it a good mix. Give it a good mix. Jerk that chicken, boy. Yeah, boy. Just get everything incorporated in there, so it's nice. Now with a big breast like this one, probably cut it in the middle like that, and then chop it up. You can do what you want, but that's what I do. You can also just slice it and then chop it up later, but I feel fancy when I give it the old cut down the middle. Ooh, that's sharp. Ooh. That wasn't in half. Yeah, because it's going in a slow cooker, like, no bigger than that really. That's probably maybe a little bit too thick. Thick! So chop it accordingly to that. You know, just straight through. Shoo, 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 shoo. Don't get cocky with the knives. I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to me. So even big chunks like that's fine. Like that. It's good chunks. Tunk. Tunk. Anyway, you get the gist. Right, sauces. You want maybe like a tablespoon of that, maybe 2. Probably about a tablespoon of that, which is oyster sauce. This is not necessary, but I like it. And fish sauce, probably necessary, maybe a teaspoon or so. It's very overpowering. And you want about, whatever ratio you use these, you want about the same ratio as brown sugar. You can use honey, but honey adds a lot of honey flavour, and you want sweet, not honey. So use brown sugar, and the actual brown sugar, not the. Now, I know I just gave you all the measurements for these, but I don't measure them. I just kind of like, yeah, that's enough. Grab the next one and just fucking. Yeah, it looks enough. Sesame oil, I don't lather this on. This is the one where I probably do maybe measure a little bit, but not really. I just figured a little bit, just a little bit. And even less of this fucking sucker, because just a couple of, and then that's it. Stir all this, add your coconut, yeah, stop it, coconut, stop it! Add your coconut milk. I'll probably add a whole jar of this because of the amount of chicken I'm using. It says to use half a jar, but what the fuck would they know? Put all that in, mix, corn flour, and then put it on low for 4 to 5 hours, or high for a couple of hours, but I'm going to probably put it on high for a couple of hours because it's fucking late and I want to eat. Anyway, when you get to the last bit of this bit, don't add water in there and shake it up. Use the coconut milk to stop. Put a bit of it in there, maybe a quarter of it, shake it all up, and then put it in there. Fucking get it away from me. Mix this all together, and try not to think dirty thoughts when you're mixing it, because fuck me, it sounds like my teenage years. I am nasty. Turn it on. I don't know. Keep maybe every 40 minutes or an hour. Come in, see how it's doing. Don't lift up the lid, just up and poke your head in. You probably don't even need to do that, just fucking turn it on and then fuck off somewhere, come back, and it's done. I forgot the last step. Once you've finished cooking the chicken, that's only then and only then you realise you forgot to cook rice. Come here. Look at that, looks like a fucking hole.